sheeps. Lots of sheeps. Lovely, ain't they? So I'm on me now regular walk around the, like a big dog walk section around the farm, or part of the farm, and I've been doing this now for about a good few days now, and I'm perking up a bit more. Not too bad, because obviously this is where we also used to take Charlie round here, and it does bother me, and again of course it does, but you know, I've got to get out. I've got to not let it bother me, and be able to go places where I've been before if I wanted to, without worrying about getting upset all the time. So yeah, getting there. Anyway, so just a quick update really. Not doing a great deal right now. It's obviously the weather's getting not nice now. It's getting dark at nights now, obviously. Well, it gets dark every night, but I mean, it gets dark earlier at night. And all the stuff that was growing is now obviously gone. We've done quite well with that. Grew no end of beans this year. We've got a load that's been frozen now in the big freezers in the farmhouse, because he's allowing us to use his freezers. So that's good, because our little pokey freezer in the motorhome, we can't fit much in there. So but yeah, so that's good. So we've done quite well. Oh, so that's what we've been up to then. So we went out yesterday to Binley, which ain't too far away. Jan wanted to go around some charity shop and in this little retail park. I suppose I could have filmed it really, but to be honest, we were in and out in seconds, so there's not much to film. We weren't very big. She had to go to a chemist, and then we nipped in the Morrison's that's right next door, which I've showed you that in the past, haven't I? Yeah, it's because there's a petrol station there where we get LPG, or we have been doing before now. This last lot of LPG I actually went to Jackson's in Old Arley, in the other side of the Nuneaton, because they're £1 a litre, whereas the Morrison's in Binley is now 129.9 a litre. There's some difference in it. So I know you could say, well, you know, cost of fuel getting to the other side of the Nuneaton, but to be honest, that's negligible, because I actually took the gas bottles in the car, so I didn't actually go with Lizzie. I didn't see the point pulling Lizzie out for the sake of just going to get gas. So what's to tell you about really? Well, recently I've been having internet troubles. Patrons know about my internet troubles, only just recent, and we had a replacement SIM sent to us, because we've had it before where the SIMs had trouble, so they send you a replacement. Now this time it ain't actually the SIM. I thought it was. A bit weird. So it's actually the router we've had for the last 5 years, nearly 5 years, because we've been over 5 years now on the road, living in the van. So yeah, we had the SIM changed over, and we're still getting really low speeds. Yet on Jan's SIM on her phone from within the van, she's been getting something like 111 download, while the router's giving us 10, if that. So yeah, obviously problems. So that router, it's Nighthawk, was it Netgear Nighthawk M1 4G router, and we bought it from Amazon warehouse actually, so it had already been used before, and now it's starting to give us these problems, and I've had enough of it now, so we've ordered a new one, not one of them. I've actually done a lot of research on all this, a lot of research on what to go for. So I'm just having a look around, see if there's any other animals around, but there ain't. Apart from the sheep looking at me. Done a lot of research on this, and I'm ordered one from AliExpress. I know, AliExpress. I've ordered stuff from there before, it's been alright, so hopefully, touch wood, it'll arrive. It cost us 150, is it? 100, no, I can't remember now, about 150 quid I think it were. Yeah, that's right, it was supposed to be 160 odd, we got £10 knocked off, so 150 odd. It's ZTE M5001 something or other, but it's actually a 5G router as well. It's 5G and 4G, although we're not going to get 5G around these parts. But it actually allows you to have you can connect it via USB for power and a battery as well on board, and it's got connections for the external antenna on the roof, which is something that a lot of these sort of things don't tend to have the connections for the antenna on the roof. So yeah, I did a bit of research on it, and it's supposed to be really good. So we're just waiting on that to arrive now from China, as everything is coming from China nowadays. And hopefully put the sim in that, and hopefully we get back to good speeds again for our Minecraft sessions. Look, a bit of good news. I was really pleased about this. This is a really good thing. Now, I don't know how many of you know about this, but we've had a little problem with the car recently. Not the van. Lizzie's perfectly fine, of course. The car. Since we had it. Well, actually, no, it's not been since we had it, but the only thing we've had issue with is this thing called a DPF. Diesel particulate filter, and it's been clogged or something to do with you know, the emissions and stopping emissions going up into the air, you know, and all this rubbish. So anyway, so lighting on the dashboard, you know, DPF needs sorting, cleaning, what have you. Now, I bought this device some time ago. I think I got that from AliExpress actually. It's OBD scanner, so you plug it in and it tells you what the code is and what it is, and that's what it was, you see. So a lot of studying on that, bought some cleaning stuff, didn't work, went up and down the motorway at low gear, high speed, didn't clean it, and we're getting desperate and thinking, oh no, there's no way I don't want to pay out £250+ for a garage to supposedly clean it out if I can help it. The trouble is, if you can't ignore it, because if it clogs up totally and we end up being stuck, you know, with that, and a replacement one is over £1,000 or more, not doing that either. So did a bit more research on it, found out that you can do what they call a forced regen, but to do it you have to, well, I did been trying to do this by going up and down the motorway at low gear, high revs, because you have to get the thing really red hot, this DPF, and it burns off this excess stuff. That's the idea of it. So I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to find a quiet lay-by out the way from everybody, so the noise don't affect nobody, and put my foot on the accelerator, no gear at all, high revs, 2,500 to 3,000 revs, and I did it for about half an hour. Oh, you should have seen the exhaust coming out. And yeah, did it, got back, cleared the code, the error code. We went out yesterday in it, and it hasn't come back. After doing some research on all this, clearing the code as well, and all this lot, apparently you need to do that as well. And yeah, it ain't come back on. I've done it. It's actually cleared it. So that's fantastic. So So I'm well chuffed about that. But the whole thing is a bit nuts, because you see all this stuff coming into the air, you know, when you've got revving away, and you think to yourself, well, that's now chucking out this exhaust into the air. But that's what they call a forced regen. So yeah, so it's done. So that's, thank God for that, because I'm no mechanic or anything. Anybody who knows me knows I don't have much to do with vehicles if I can help it. It's not my thing. I'm a tech bloke, not a mechanic, and because it's never interested me. It's just the vehicle just gets from A to B, like I was going to say like Lizzie, but Lizzie is more than just a vehicle for us. But obviously it's our home. But the car, yeah. But yeah, I'm loving it to be able to nip out and about. So yeah, it's really good. So that's sorted. So yeah, otherwise I've not really been doing a great deal, really. I've been helping Steve the farmer fix a new fence up around the chickens and the geese and the ducks, because he has an issue now and again with the odd chicken will escape. They always end up going back by themselves, funny enough. They do get back, they do go back, they don't just run off or fly off or anything like that. But you don't want them wandering off, because you never know, could get run over by somebody. So but yeah, so been sorting that out. And oh yeah, one nice thing, they've invited us for Christmas dinner on a big table with extended family. Apparently I think there's going to be about 18 of us for Christmas dinner. That's going to be quite something. I don't think I'll be able to film or anything, but you never know, I might get a picture or something like that later on after Christmas. You'll see about that, we'll see. But so that's nice, that's really nice, appreciate that. It's a dingy day now, look at it. Mind you, it's time's getting on. It's all getting a bit misty over there, look. In the distance you can see all the mist coming down, look, over the trees there, look. It's cold, but it's not freezing or anything like that, but it's just cold. But it's not really horrible cold yet. Yeah, so that's about it really. Nothing else to report on really at the minute. Not doing a lot. We're starting to hibernate for this winter. And there we go really, not a lot to report on. If I say anything extra, I'll put on Patreon, so consider popping on Patreon. Actually, all our videos go on Patreon, but extra stuff that we do have, we tend to put on there. So yeah, come and follow us on Patreon if you can. So, but yeah, anyway. So from a horrible dingy day down at the farm, I'll leave it there, and I'll see you again soon. Ta-da for now.